Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with more of the Dragon Prince. This is season 3, episode 6. And yeah, we've only got 4 episodes left in the season, which is really disappointing. Hopefully it gets renewed soon, and hopefully we get a new season soon, because I'm loving this. But yeah, last time Rayla and Callum got together. I'm hoping to see some very cute romantic scenes between them. Not necessarily like too romantic, like gushy mushy, like PDA or whatever, just cuteness and general like flirting and stuff like that. But yeah, Viren, it'll be interesting to see what he does. Maybe they'll start this war, hoping that somehow it can be stopped, but I don't know. Excited to see how this rest of the season plays out. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below, and let's get started. When that stops. Thunderfall. Holy crap. Aww.
Wake up, love bugs. This is your stop.
Yeah, she's still a little... He's still a little...
Thanks for not killing me, for conning you and then betraying you, stealing a dragon and leaving you stranded in the desert. Tip?
Tip?
Are you sure you don't want to stop and rest? How are you tired?
Bait is a grumpy toad. Oh, R.I.P. Grumpy Cat.
What? You don't want me to smoosh that thing?
Do not smoosh the purple creature.
You've adopted a little bug pal?
Little bug pal.
Yes, Soren, he is my little bug pal.
Has our relationship truly escalated to this new height? Am I your little bug?
Oh my god. Yes.
Long. Avazana was an archdragon, the great king of all the dragons. Somehow, you brought him down.
20. Ready or not, here I come.
He's hiding.
That clever little blowjob. I think I hear him. I smell him. I sense his grumpiness.
I sense his
Close,
grumpiness.
I know it. Bait is a hiding genius. Ha! Gotcha!
I have discovered a powerful spell. We can create the ultimate weapon of vengeance. In her final moments, I captured something that I hoped we could use later.
It's
What?
Empty.
No, it contains her dying breath. A few days ago, my daughter Claudia succeeded where I could not. She captured a unicorn and brought me its horn.
Oi.
There's one last component I need. The undying hatred of one who loved the victim. Your blood. I know your heart still burns with anger. Avenge her, Harrow.
Damn.
My boys, they're growing up. Perhaps it's wiser to stay focused on these blessings.
She didn't get to see the princes grow up. They were robbed of their mother's love.
Holy crap. Grafting itself onto Sarai's spear? I don't think this is even what she would have wanted.
You're from that one kingdom. You know the one I'm talking about? Noodaloodlia.
Noodaloodlia.
Neolondia.
Noodaloodlia.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said.
Noodaloodlia.
Noodaloodlia.
He's like, this guy's an idiot. He's so satisfied. He's like, I got it right. Soren.
You're
Silver.
exhausted and sick. You got us to Zadia. We can find them on our own now.
I'm just gonna leave Fifi here
Let's
then?
go home so you can rest and get better. She says she has to see this through.
Ugh.
He's a bit quirky.
Quirky.
People usually say I'm the quirky one.
He's talking to his little bug pal.
He's like, I need some distance from these people.
The great confrontation.
He's like lying and
We did
watching
not
TV.
find Thunder.
Avazan. Ooh, nice transition.
It took us days to reach our destination. The lair of the Dragon King and Queen.
Leave. Today of all days, I will spare you. Today is a special day. A day of life.
You never gave her that choice.
Oh.
What is this?
It became a day of death. Ooh. Couldn't see Zim again. Baby. The egg. Oh.
He was protecting something very precious. His egg. His mate must be gone. That's why Thunder was willing to spare us. We must destroy it.
What? No.
We have no choice, Harrow. After what we have done, his name will be vengeance. His destiny will be the destruction of humanity.
It's horrific, Viren.
There is no other way.
But he kept the egg instead. Man, he okayed this.
Do it.
Is it a statue? Shh. Hey, it's okay, little guy. Fifi?
Ezrin! Meow.
I'm delighted you took down that arrogant monster.
It sounds like you have a history with Avazendum.
He never bothered to mention where he imprisoned me. This has been my prison these past few centuries.
Centuries.
Viren, the border is completely impassable.
I might have
We're
blew it
going
up.
to cross that border. After all, impassable is
Oh.
just another kind of passable.
Oh my gosh, Claudia.
Yes.
No!
Zim, I missed you so much. Callum, Rayla. Ezra,
Aw.
what are you doing here?
Oh boy.
Fifi?
Are you for real?
You've got to be okay. You promised me you'd be okay.
Wait, it's a... She's a phoenix though, right? So, revive itself? Maybe? Like with Fox and Chamber of Secrets? Baby Phoenix! Oh.
When the time is right, she'll be reborn.
Okay, that's good. So waiting to find out what this was gonna do. He's Mosesing the lava. They're gonna be in Zadia the very next episode.
I
Aw.
hate him. He's the one who took my mother.
Oh.
It makes me sad and angry and confused. That was her spear, my mom's. And my stepdad put it into his heart. How am I supposed to feel about that? Happy that we got revenge? And sad, because that was Zim's dad.
But look at them, playing together. That's the miracle. That's hope. They're the ones that are gonna break the cycle.
Ezrin has no clue that they're together. They're just holding hands, leaning on each other over there. And he's just playing around. Aww, these two. Zim's hair is kind of wild and untamed like Ezrin's. The spear where the freaking unicorn horn like grafted itself onto Sarai's spear. Sarai wouldn't have wanted this, I don't think. She didn't want to invade in the first place, right? She didn't want to take the life of that thing. This piece fell. And the mother of all dragons is sick, dying. That message never got to her. She doesn't know that Zim's alive. Because Nyx took it. Ooh. Fifi's feather. I don't know why it didn't click for me until Fifi actually died. I was like, oh, it's a phoenix. Phoenix. Fifi is short for Phoenix. I love it. But yeah, gonna revive at some point. Probably very... revive at a point where it's gonna be very essential for our main cast. Yeah, they're at the foot of this mountain that they're gonna have to climb. Interesting. The last time, at the end of Season 1, they climbed a mountain. And they're gonna have to do it again for Season 3. I feel like there needs to be a lot more communication between them, these three, to talk about how Ezrin abdicated the throne, how Viren is essentially coming to wage war. I don't know if... I mean, Ezrin has to know, right? Like, we didn't get to see Ezrin find out about Raylan just yet, but hopefully next episode. Kasuf looks at him with such disdain. I kind of love how ridiculous Soren is. I don't feel like Soren is on board for this war. I feel like he's tagging along and actually being kind of a good counter agent, a good spy. Because if he's willing to work against Viren to free Ezrin, we also don't know, like, did he not know that, did Viren not know that Ezrin escaped? Was he just preoccupied in starting this war? I guess nobody like even reported to him that Ezrin was gone, and so was Opeli and Corvus. I'm looking forward to seeing more of these two. Kasuf is like kind of fed up with him already. He called him quirky. Claudia's, I'm the quirky one. Claudia's cute. Alright, so we have a very, very good episode with some very interesting backstory. Nyx winds up leaving, had the audacity to ask for a tip. I like how Zim was kind of like just mad at her still. I feel like we'll see her again. I feel like we have a lot of good side characters on this show, and I'm curious to see. I know Season 3 is like the wrap-up of the first part of this story, so I'm curious to see if we'll see some older characters like Ellis and Ava, Nyx again, and yeah. Fifi going out like that. So almost everybody knows Harry Potter enough by now, but I felt like when Fifi was dying, it should have been like instantly obvious what was gonna happen. It took me a few seconds. I was like actually worried that, oh no, the Phoenix is gonna die. Wait, the Phoenix is gonna die. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I was like, oh duh. But yeah, so she'll be reborn as a chick at some point from the feather. So not immediately useful in getting them around when she does come back to life. But curious what that storyline's going to be like. Maybe they just return her back to Lujane? We'll see. Things felt a little flirty when Soren nearly crushed Erebos and calls it like Viren's little bug pal. Erebos comes into Viren's view upside down, talking about how their relationship truly escalated to me being your little bug pal. Definitely felt a little flirty. And then we get the story of how Viren killed Avazandum with the help of Claudia and the backing of Harrow. And yeah, I was up to that point, I was hoping somehow that Sarai was still out there, but no. Viren encapsulated her last breath. Wouldn't have been able to cast that spell without it, so yeah, she's really dead. And Claudia was able to bring back the horn of a unicorn, which I'm assuming means the unicorn's dead. Viren said it was something he couldn't do himself. He was never able to locate a unicorn. So, yeah, it's the second time we've seen her capable of more than even Viren at times. So, I mean, it has to be a combination of Viren teaching her from a very young age, and also that she's a bit of a prodigy. So we'll see what she's capable of in the future. But yeah, Viren, even back then, I don't know exactly what his motivations were. It seems like he loved Sarai and Harrow, but if he did, could he really try to have the boys killed? In arguing to kill Avazandum, was he hoping to take out humanity's greatest threat? Because he presented it to Harrow as a way to get revenge, but was there another angle? What was his true angle? And Harrow, we saw him fight on behalf of the people in the past, saying she's sharing food with the other human kingdoms at the cost of being able to feed his own, saying that he'll find another solution. But yeah, now his kingdom is prospering, and he decides to make a move that wound up costing him his own life. Would raise tensions between Zadia and the human kingdoms, wound up with Viren killing other kings. I mean, we knew he killed Avazandum, but seeing how it played out adds layers to so many other parts of the story as well. Really changes how, I don't know if it changes how we see him as a character. We kind of knew this already, but seeing it happen live before our eyes and seeing him make the decision to kill Zim as well, later when we see Callum when Callum sees Avazandum, I knew he was going to have very mixed feelings. Avazandum killed his mother, but the revenge also killed Zim's father. Without all this happening, Zim and Ezran don't meet, and the two kingdoms the human kingdoms and Zadia might not have some sort of bridge that will have them working together at some point again. And the fact that he okayed Viren to go up on the mountain and kill the egg that housed the Dragon Prince. And what's really interesting is that Rayla's parents were there guarding him, right? And in this episode, I always thought that they stole the dragon egg with the queen around, but Viren theorizes that the Dragon Queen isn't around, and that's why the Dragon King was there protecting the egg. So it's so she doesn't really know anything. It makes more sense given that also the Dragon Queen doesn't know that Zim has been taken and not destroyed, because she thought they were both dead. So she's just completely in the dark about all this. And so we'll see, maybe if we get a little bit more of backstory, we can learn what happened with Rayla's parents. We'll learn maybe why wasn't the egg destroyed. Did Viren plan on taking it in the first place? That seems unlikely given his surprise that the Dragon King wasn't at the border guarding the border. And yeah, when he offered to go up to the mountain to get the Dragon Prince, was he then planning to just take it, or did he actually want to destroy it? And he also got the mirror from that place as well, so I don't know what seized him to make him want to do that. So I'm sure we'll find out a lot more in future episodes. And yeah, the human kingdoms and Zadia, no one really knows what happened during that assassination. The only person who's left alive who knows all of the entire story may be Viren. Rayla's parents might know us a lot as well, but we haven't even met them. We don't even know if they're alive. And yeah, Viren, I guess we do know they're alive. I don't know. I don't know if they have the same floating lilies as the assassins. I believe they said that was only for assassins. But given that Rayla was assumed to have abandoned her people, I wouldn't be surprised if they had a misunderstanding there as well. But yeah, presumably they would know that Viren had brought the egg and didn't brought the egg back to the human kingdoms and didn't destroy it. So curious that the Dragon Queen doesn't know. I guess for some reason she didn't they didn't talk to her about it at all. But yeah, I guess we'll find out more. We also get confirmation on things I think we all thought were like pretty obvious, like Erebos was imprisoned by Avazandum in an unknown location. Viren seemed surprised, which I was surprised by his surprise. But anyway, but yeah, on that, they're all marching into Zadia slowly. So Soren's making friends. Oh, let me guess where you're from. It's, you know the one I'm talking about. Like, ooh, Noodleudlia. Kasif is like, Neolandia. He's so smug and that's what I said, Noodleudlia. Soren is a gem. And then Prince Kasif goes to Claudia and says like Soren is quirky, and she's like, huh, people usually say I'm the quirky one. The brother and sister, Soren and Claudia, are just so cute. They're really funny. But yeah, they make it to the border. They find out that I guess they didn't know that Amaya blew the what is it called? The base, the fort. They didn't find out. So what actually happened to Gren? Like, they didn't return to the kingdom at all? Did they go? Oh, actually, yeah. That's very interesting, because Gren and the rest of Amaya's troops didn't go back to the human kingdom of Katalis to report what happened. So that can only mean that they went to Zadia, possibly, to try and free Amaya. But then how would they get around? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see, but that's something I didn't think of until just now. But anyway, Claudia brings out the horn of the dragon that I believe Soren cut off last season, and Viren uses it to Moses the lava, and impassable is just another kind of passable. So just like in like the first or second episode of the series, Claudia's like when she was talking about the Moonshadow assassins, saying like unstoppable is just another kind of stoppable. Like she's I'm glad they brought that up again. That same way of thinking. It's really funny. But yeah, Ezran arrives with to where Callum and Rayla are, and they're both about to go up this mountain. So the end of this season might mirror the end of season 1 with them going up the mountain, though I guess it's not the end. We still have 3 more episodes, and it seems like this war is about to get started. I guess they'll make it up there by the next episode and try to reason with the Dragon Queen. I mean, Ezran has to know war is coming. I don't know. I feel like he needs to talk to Callum and Rayla about that, and also about him being forced to abdicate the throne. And I'm very much looking forward to Callum and Rayla, or Ezran finding out about Callum and Rayla. That'll be fun. Probably a next episode, unless they decide to hide it and try to have some time to themselves like that. But anyway, really enjoyed this episode. Can't believe we're 2/3 of the way through the season. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Be sure to check out Patreon and link in the description below if you want to watch the full episode, full reaction. Got that picture-in-picture action going. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.